Good afternoon, I believe. Yeah, afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. In this video, we will talk about the scripter and the release of 2.2.2. This will bring changes towards, or rather just bug fixes primarily. I was working on stability and tweaks to the UI and user experience. I have changed a couple of things. I fixed a bunch of bugs specifically with pre-composing and YouTube downloads, and one of the biggest, I guess, drawback or issue was RTX 5000 support or lack thereof. With this release, there will be RTX 5000 support. Sorry. So if there's anybody with an 5070, 5080, 5090, or anything in between, you will be able to enjoy the anime scripter moving forward. What did I change? What did I add? So we'll go from top to bottom. Couple of tweaks. Maybe here the gap was not even. I fixed that. I've added Gator 3 by Umzi. It's a really good model. I added CUDA support. I also added DirectML support. TensorRT maybe down the line, but I believe it does not work currently and needs to be changed and updated by Umzi himself in case he wants to release a model. Added Connect TensorRT is very VRAM hungry, so I do not recommend it for anything above like 480p. Even at that resolution, it may not work on every GPU. I failed to run it at 1080p with my 3090. So I would assume even 480p may be hard to run for most individuals. We'll still have the CUDA version. I believe it's the TensorRT version is about 2 times faster, if not even a tiny bit faster than the CUDA. So to say, yeah, you can try them out. Let me know. I really like Gator. It does a good job for what it was meant to. It's specifically for video compressions, and it does have a small like noise pattern that was specifically added by Umzi. You can try it out. Let me know if it works and how do you like it. I would probably stick with Anime Fixer Gator for like video compression similar to this. Like this is video compression, so that's something I would use. Any of these here. Nothing else. I didn't really change performance-wise anything. I do want to mention one significant change or something that I made a different approach towards. If you may remember, extra, open TAS folder. So there was a TAS folder here. It will be now TAS portable, and it will be about 2 gigabytes larger than before. That's primarily because TensorRT, or rather NVIDIA and TensorRT and PyTorch and everything in between, due to the RTX 5000 support, they've added a lot more DLLs, or just more things to work with RTX 5000, and that inherently increased the build sizes. Sadly, that comes with the drawback of not being able to package all of the TAS inside of a 2 gigabytes 7-zip file. It would overshoot to like 2.5 gigabytes, and that's past the limit of 2 gigabytes that GitHub implies. So I had to change some things around. It will now be a portable Python. You'll be just running Python exe. So whereas before you were doing, say, main.exe like this, it would literally just be Python exe main.py, and yeah, it will do its thing. It's the same thing, but it will require you to download the dependencies. This comes with the advantage of, or added advantage of, in case if I release a new version, you do not have to re-download the dependencies unless there's like an actual change. The code changes more frequently than the dependencies typically. Meaning if I release, say, 2.2.3 and nothing changed in terms of like NVIDIA stuff and libraries and anything that's underneath it, Only the thing that will change is code. It just simply just overwrites the code in here, and it just works. You don't have to like re-download 2 GB. You only have to download a 35 MB update. And in case if any dependency changes, then yeah, it will just automatically do it for you during runtime. But I also run. I have a little helper function that does this automatically. This is what's run after you have downloaded it. So everything is matching, everything is cool. It will also make a dependency cache.json. Let me just bring it. So yeah, it just makes a dependency cache here now. It literally just checks, is the requirements.txt file matching with this in between releases. If it does match, everything is cool. If it doesn't match, then it just triggers automatically a dependency update. It's super simple, but it's hit or miss. It's still not perfect because some things like let's say I change some library, I remove a library and I replace it with another one. I still do not have the logic necessary to like uninstall the older library. But down the line, that will also be a thing. I just need to figure it out how to do that. Just as a showcase, I'm still on 2.2.1 dependencies, so meaning I need to update my dependencies. I'm going to show you exactly how it happens. So it comes with a little notification, alert dialog. It tells you that you can only have 2.2.1, or I have 2.2.1, and it tells you that the latest version of TI's dependencies is 2.2.2. I just press yes. It starts downloading super quick, extracting TAS. It should also pop up in the logs a couple of seconds after all required libraries. So nothing changed between 2.2.1 and 2.2.2. So this is exactly how the update goes. It's literally instantaneous, and it will be much better down the line. Nothing here particularly. I just moved everything from the run chain settings to application settings. Here, these are like quote unquote a bit, I would say power user related. I added a UI scale just so in case you have like a 4K screen, 5K screen, you can use a larger scaling. But just everything just has to be moved here. Nothing particular here. Made a couple of tweaks, like make these a bit smaller, because like what's the point of having a billion buttons? But overall it should be much cleaner. I fixed some margins as well. Everything should be more consistent. I also fixed contextual helps or contextual helpers. So everything should be consistent. It shouldn't have like weird gaps. This looks like that. This looks like that. Everything should be cool. I wanted to also showcase a new feature, remove dead frames. This is basically the same as using chain deduplicate, but it works all on the After Effects side. All right. And if I press remove dead frames, boom, the duplicates have been removed. Does that automatically. Wait, it up. So it automatically detected the duplicates for you. If I show you this is basically a still frame, and then Sung Jin Ho just appears 3 frames, right? 1, 2, right? That's all there is to him. If I do remove that frames, the still frame, right, appearing in one frame and appearing again in another frame. It does that automatically. It gets you about, it has a pretty high accuracy, I would say maybe like 90% or if not higher. It does not have any sliders or anything. It's just a click and it works. It's based on SSIM with a couple of tweaks and a couple of performance improvements just so it works properly with After Effects. When you see a text layer popping up, that's just literally because that text layer is sampling the data from this frame, because it's hard to work with data that's on the layer. So if you see this text layer, just copies the data from it and then works directly on the text layer. It's easier to work that way because it doesn't want to sample from precomposes or just layers. It's hard to work with those. Text layers just literally just copy it and you have an expression and whatnot. Yeah, that's about it. A couple of tweaks in the logs, couple of stuff in the about page. You have a proper donate button. System requirements. Now if you open system requirements and then open GPU compatibility, it will automatically close. You have these report an issue and documentation, quick tips, everything just same as usual, just tweaks, minor tweaks. I don't want to all of a sudden just change everything again, and then it's not the time for remaking the UI yet again. It's just gonna be a continuous just tweaks, maybe small differences, small changes here and there, stability, bug fixes, and more and more and more. Of course, with the new download system, the new requirement system that I just mentioned, it will need a bit of a grace period until I can properly manage everything and add all of the what is it called? All of the fallbacks and bug handling and whatnot. So it will need a bit of a grace period, but down the line, give it a couple of weeks, it's gonna be just like before. But yeah, now it's just showing 2.2.2 dependencies. So updates are gonna be much faster, UI changes, and pretty much it. Also, before I forget, go to OpenTS folder after you have updated and check if there's a TES folder here. I added logic behind like deleting the old backend, but in case if it fails to delete it, it will still pop up and you can just delete it yourself. I added logic for it, but yeah, it's hit or miss. I don't trust my code 100%. I would just let you know in case if you update, just open the TS folder and then delete the TS folder after you have updated. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful weekend and talk to you later.